Hi, everybody. I'm back. Yay, I'm back. My name is Cindy Nierenberg, and I am starting a brand new video series called A Year to 60. And the reason that I'm doing that is I turned 60 in October, and I got to thinking, what do I want 60 to look like? Right? Like at 60, I'm probably about 2/3 of the way through my lifespan. So, what do I want that last third to look like? And I have decided, you know how people choose a word of the year? So I thought about it. You know, people choose nice words like kindness and love and I don't know, lots of good words. I chose the word manifest. And I really love that word. Most people think of manifesting as bringing something into your life, like creating something. And while I think that is beautiful, I love the definition that says to manifest is to make evident. I'm going to read this. To manifest is to make evident by showing or displaying. Right? And that appeals to me because then you have genuine results from that. So, for instance, this past year, I have been studying through the Institute of Psychology of Eating to become a mind-body coach. And I just got my certification, which means I have a diploma in my hot little hands. I manifested that. It's not a woo-woo thing where you wave a magic wand and something automatically appears. I put the work in. It was a lot of work, and I'm really proud of the result. That's something that I manifested into my life. So if you have followed along with my last set of videos, I was trying to lose 65 pounds last year. I didn't do it. That wasn't something that I manifested. So I started looking at, okay, where do I think I went wrong last year? And what I think happened was I created this big, giant, hairy goal, and then I didn't create the small steps to get to that goal. I just kept my eyes on the prize, and it just kept getting farther and farther away from me. So those of you who have worked with me as a life coach know that we will set up goals in your life. We set up very small goals. If you don't meet those goals, we look at the reasons why, what's keeping you from meeting those goals. And more importantly, when you do meet your goals, we celebrate those successes. So I really, really love this little illustration that shows these two little guys who've created these big hairy goals right at the top of the ladder. And they want to create different kinds of steps. So the little guy on the right has created bigger steps that are a lot more difficult to get through. Little guy on the left has created these little teeny tiny steps that are very easily achievable. And look where he is. Right? So the smaller our goals are, or the smaller the steps in our goals are, the more apt we are likely to get to that big giant goal in the sky. So that is my goal for this year. I'm setting smaller goals for myself. Literally, like I've set some goals that are so small that I hardly have to pick up my foot to step over the bar because the bar is so low. But it's going to be perfect. So this year, weight loss always tops my list of things. It's just the one thing that I really kind of want to take off of my plate this year and solve it once and for all. So if you will indulge me, I'm going to go through this same journey again this year. In January, on January 1st, when I stepped on the scale, I weighed 241.8 pounds, which literally is the highest weight I have ever weighed in my entire life. I set a small goal. What I thought was a small goal was to lose 3 pounds the first week, because you know you tend to lose a lot of pounds the first week that you start focusing on things. I lost 2.8 pounds this first week, so the scale said 239.0. I'm proud of that, and I'm going to celebrate that, and I think that's fabulous. My brain wanted to say, well, you didn't make the goal, but I didn't let it, so I'm just moving forward with that goal. I have a lot of other goals on my plate, and you'll hear more about them as this goes along. But what I would like is for you to figure out some goals that you would like to work on yourself, and figure out as we go along together how we can create those goals and bring them into fruition. How do we manifest that? All right. Thank you for following. I am excited to be back, and I'll see you next week. Bye.